What's happening, everybody? It's Nick Olson, Chupacabra Offroad, coming back at you guys again, this time with a top 10 list of the best finds for your Can-Am X3 off Amazon. Now, we sell a lot of products on Amazon. We are on Amazon almost all day, every day. So we're always seeing a lot of good products, some stuff that we've used, stuff that we would recommend that are good price, stuff that's gonna help you get your brand new X3 all set up so you can go take it out on your first long all-day ride adventure wherever you're headed and be comfortable, be safe, and have some storage for everything you need so you can get through any experience or situation you might have. So let's get into it. First things first. Now, we don't make these, but we are a huge believer in 4-point harnesses. Our brand of choice, PRP. These are PRP 3-inch 4-point harnesses. They are the SB 4.3s. Now, I love these harnesses. The 3-inch is really comfortable on your shoulders for you adults on all-day rides. I recommend if you've got a 4-seater and you got little kids in the back, get the narrower 2-inch size harnesses they also make. But the 4.3s are awesome because they're stitched together down here at the bottom. So when somebody new in particular is getting in and out of the vehicle, it's just always easy. All you have to do is find the right side, find the left side, and go ahead and latch it around your waist, cinch yourself down, and you are solid and safe. I can't recommend these enough. I put these in every single vehicle before I even go out on the first ride. Yes, Can-Am does have some pretty good harnesses in some of the X3s, not all, but they're not as good as these. They don't move around. I mean, some of these Can-Ams are coming off the showroom floor with almost 200 horsepower, guys. So make sure you're safe. Get some really good high quality harnesses. Take the stock ones out, sell them, throw them away, put in some solid harnesses here. PRP is our recommendation. All right, moving on. You're going to need an override harness switch. Now, like Polaris, you're going to be limited to only 15 miles an hour because of the safety built in from the factory. So buy one of these. You only need one. They're only $6. You can go ahead and clip it right into where the stock harness goes, and that'll allow you to go above 15 mile an hour, which is, of course, what you want to do. So don't forget it. It's quick and something that's easy to forget about. $6. Can't have it really without the harnesses. 1-2 punch, get it ordered, and you're good to go. All right, moving on to items 3 and 4. This is where Chupacabra Offroad comes into effect. So we make side mirrors and we make storage bags. We make center mirrors also, which we currently don't have a center mirror for the X3. Stay tuned. But if most of you guys have owned an X3 or sat in an X3, you would know that they're very difficult to see out of and you need to get some side mirrors. So we make some Quero side mirrors. They work really well. They bolt into 2 locations of the X3. First off in the stock location, which is up high, and then also in the second location, which is a roll bar mount, which you can mount those up or down wherever you would like. So here's the set that we make for your X3. They come with 2 mounting locations. They come with the round tube roll cage mount, and they come also with this direct mount. This direct mount allows you to go ahead and mount them right up high in the stock roll cage location. This works out really well if you're going to do a full windshield, so you can still mount these out of the way. And they also come with long enough screws where you can use those to mount light bar tabs if you want to mount a 40-inch light bar on your stock roll cage. So we make it quick and easy for you. Go ahead and buy these that are designed for your stock roll cage. The stock roll cage mount diameter is 1.875 inches. So it works really well there to mount up and down if you prefer to get that set up. So quick and easy on those. Storage wise, we have the front door backs. We also have them for the rear for the 4-seater. These work really well. They mount in with only 1 screw on each side. They've got plenty of storage for your cell phone. You can go ahead and throw some of those other items here in the front, keys. We also have a little carabiner clip on the inside, a D-ring, so you can securely lock your keys in, going over some bouncy trails. You'll also notice some drain holes, so if you're getting these things wet and muddy, they'll drain out easily. Some of the best money you'll ever spend, because once you are secured in safely with your harnesses, you can still get to all this stuff with a fingertips reach. Highly recommend these guys. Put some snacks in there, put some tools in there, go ahead and put some sunblock, whatever you need. Thank me later. All right, moving on to number 5. You guys are going to need to make sure you purchase an extra drive belt. Now, all Can-Am X3s are a CVT clutch transmission, which means this drive belt is what keeps your X3 moving forward. So make sure you grab an extra one. Make sure you go ahead and throw it in your vehicle, and we'll get into more where you can store that in just a second. But you don't want to get into a situation where you get out on the trail, you break one of these, and you don't have anything to get you home, you're going to be dead in the water. You should have an extra one of these in your vehicle at all times. We recommend sticking with OEM. You can see here they're about 150 bucks, not too bad. Grab one, you'll be safe for no matter what happens. All right, so now you got your drive belt. Where are you gonna put it? Well, storage is fairly limited, particularly on the 2-seat model, these X3s. This center shoulder bag is a nice option. It's about 90 bucks, and you do have a fair bit of space in between your shoulders. This vehicle is a little bit wider than some of the other side-by-sides out there. You can fit all different types of things in there. You can fit some storage and some basic tools. Here you can see it's pictured. I definitely recommend a hacksaw in this photo. I'd recommend some other elements if you're interested in learning more about what we take on our rides, what tools, things we use like a jump pack or a tow strap, etc. We'll link that in the description. But you're gonna need some basic tools and you're gonna need a storage place to put them. So this is a nice solution right here that's quick and easy to get to. Throw your belt in there, some basic necessities, and you're good to go. Okay, moving on. You can't go on a UTV ride without having something to drink, without having some snacks and some lunch, particularly if you're gonna go out for your first long all-day adventure. This is a cooler that we've been using. We really like it. Really seems to be designed well for UTVs. Now, this size is almost perfect for an all-day ride. Even if you're out here in the desert, it's got enough storage to pack plenty of drinks and keep them cool. You can also throw some sandwiches on top and some other cold snacks for the kiddos, and it's a really good price. So as you guys probably know, there's a million cooler options. If you want to go high end and get your Yeti, you can do that. If you want to go with an Arctic or even something lower cost like what you can find at your Walmart, you're more than welcome. But this AO cooler works really well. They're about 90 bucks. And they also have a higher end version, which is 148. Now it's the same size, but this is called the HD. And the reason it is because it has a hard plastic bottom. And with these UTVs, these coolers are going to be stored right above your motor, which is always going to be building heat, especially on most all these X3s, which are turbo powered. So not a bad idea to spend a little bit more and get the HD version. I've used both of them. It's hard to really tell how much cooler it kept the drinks, but they do make that option. It is out there if you want to spend a little bit more. And I'd recommend it. I think they're really good value for the money. All right, moving on, you're gonna need a way to safely secure this cooler. And this company, UTV Inc., they make a lot of little bells and whistles for UTVs. These little anchors tie down right into your bed, and they're 25 bucks. So you can get these, then you can simply use a tie down. I recommend a ratchet strap to safely secure your cooler. So you're not going up a steep climb or pounding some big whoops and losing anything off the back of your car. Believe me, the terrain that you're going to hit on your first ride if you're new to off-road is bumpier and rougher than you might anticipate. And the last thing you want to do is lose all of your food, lose all your cooler of drinks, accessories, and you lost those 20 miles ago. So get something to securely tie down. At the very minimum, you're going to want a tie down kit like this with some ratchet straps to keep your stuff safe. All right, moving on to number 9. This could arguably be number 1, and this is a fire extinguisher with a fire extinguisher mount. Now, we can't stress enough being safe, which is why we suggested harnesses for your number 1 item. Pick up a nice Axia Alloys fire extinguisher mount like this. We use these on our race car, we use these on our play car. They make different size diameter clamps based on wherever you'd like to mount it. And a 2-pound can is a bare minimum. You can do a 2.5-pound can if you'd like. Or even if you don't believe me, you want to go with something a little bit cheaper than the Axia, there's some cheaper options on Amazon. I really like the fit and finish of this. Buy this, hopefully you never need it. We believe that every side-by-side should have a fire extinguisher on it. You know, this could be back on the back of your vehicle, so it might be used on somebody else's if the time comes. But do yourself a favor, do everyone in your group a favor, have one of these on the back of your vehicle and make sure everyone else that you ride with has one of these as well. All right, number 10, final on the list. This is a quick little trick, something that's a good Amazon find. And this is a rear tail light harness. Now this is only 16 bucks and these are cool because they will link right into your rear tail light harness. And this allows you to easily wire in some lighted whips or add some additional rear safety lighting, whether that's some amber lighting, some chase lights, or some additional tail lights. Now, when you're in big groups in the dust, it's hard to be seen, and having some extra lighting is a good idea. In the dunes, you're required to have a flag, and a lot of guys like to step it up and go ahead and get a lighted whip. So it adds to safety. You can be seen easy. You can customize your vehicle, and this is a really quick, easy way to do it. You don't have to run a power wire all the way to your battery or to your front bus bar. Pick up one of these little harnesses for 15 bucks. plug it right in. It's really simple and clean, and it's a quick, easy way to add more light to the rear of your X3. That's gonna do it. That's our top 10 list. Of course, there's probably 10 more things we could have listed. If you wanna learn more about some of the items we suggest, we'll link below in our description. Check out our website. Gives you some ideas of what we use in terms of what we use to shoot our videos. So all of the camera gear that goes along with mounting a GoPro to your Can-Am or UTV, or other items you use in general to have a good first experience when you're out in the desert. So if you guys like the content, please like and subscribe. We've got a lot more coming your way.